Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to the monthly update. Well, let's get to it. Hey, April Fool's Day, Prince of the Universe did a live little podcast there. You can either listen to it on iTunes or you probably watched it on the channel. Bruce and I had a lot of fun putting that together. If you recall, a year or two ago, we did this for Saturday Morning Samoflange, had a blast. In fact, Bruce was watching it and he's like, oh, I wish I could have come. The dude lives around, just around the street from me. And I said, oh, you totally should have. And so now it was April Fool's Day coming up. I said, hey, why don't we do a podcast live? He's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So that was a lot of fun, and we kept it as a surprise, just to have a good laugh. Anyway, on the next Prince of the Universe, I can go ahead and talk about this because we already know what it's going to be. We're going to talk about Bruce's top 10 books from the expanded universe. Now, I'll do my top 10 once I do all the reviews, but I thought for right now, why don't we hear about Bruce's top 10? Now, switching gears to Saturday Morning Samoflange, first off, guys, I need to apologize. That thing barely came out, and it only came out with the help of my friend Brian. Brian came out, he did a great podcast with me about his top 10 board games. Folks, I used to play with Brian all the time when I'd go visit him, and we had the best time. He's actually turned me on to a couple of games, too, that were in his top 10, go figure. I'm really thankful that he could help me on the podcast like that, because my buddy in my gaming group, I found out he doesn't want to be on the podcast. He's too nervous. So I'm not going to put him on anymore. I'm not going to ask him to show up. But I do have ideas for Samoflange. I have a guest ready. We're just arguing on what the topics are going to be. He wants it to be on something that things we hate. I want to do things we love, but if I can't come up with anything, we may do things we hate. But anyway, those topics are coming out, and I will get Samoflange out a lot faster for April and of course in May. Moving on to the live Q&A, it will be Saturday morning. I believe at 8 a.m. is when I want to start it. I'm trying to get those people overseas who usually don't get to watch the live Q&A, so it's your turn to have some fun. Hey, and if any of you want to wake up early and join me with a bowl of cereal, come on, let's do it. And if you have any questions for the live Q&A, of course, put them in the comments below, and as always, I will answer them. All right, so let's do a video update. What's coming up on the channel? First off, let's go back to March. Hi, 6 videos every week. Thank you very much for 4,000 subscribers. In fact, I garnered over 100 more subscribers this past month. What? Could I hit 5,000 at the end of the year? Now remember, for me, it's never about subscriptions, but it always is nice when people subscribe. I'm like, wow, those people really care, and that means a lot to me. And so thank you for everyone, for those new subscribers and anyone who's been a long time subscriber. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Remember, I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for a career in YouTube. I'm just here to, talk about 2 things I love, board games and, of course, the expanded universe. And I'm so thankful that a lot of you appreciate that as well to sub. That's very kind. However, videos, we have some coming for the Matt's Expanded Universe. If we do not hit Return of the Jedi this month, it will definitely be in May. I have them written out. I just haven't filmed them yet, so I don't know how far it's going to be out, but it is coming, and oh man, it's super exciting. All the stuff I'm getting to review right now, in my opinion, it just gets better and better. Now, for board games, I have an awesome board game group right now that's been coming over literally every night and playing several of the new games for me, and that's really helped me out because now I had a big stack of unplayed games that are now all caught up as of right now, and I'm super thankful for that. So I'll have tons of board games to review, and that leads me to the most important message I need to tell you about right now. Folks, at the end of the month, if you haven't already heard, me and my wife are having twins, and it looks like tentatively that date will be April 25th. Now, it could be before, but it definitely will not be later, says the doctor. But anyway, so it looks like the end of April, I will have bebés, plural, dos, to the second degree. So for that, I'm telling you this. I may not have videos out that next week, April 29th. I may not have videos out May 6th. Now, I'm trying to avoid that. Right now, I literally have written out 15 Matt's Expanded Universe episodes, and I have exactly 15 board games to review. So I am going to, and I have been staying up late every night, and I will continue to stay up late every night. I got 3 weeks to film, 30 videos and edit them, because I'm trying to get as far out as I can so that if there is a delay, it won't be too bad. Because when I have those betas, I'm not going to have free time for a while, and I realize that. So if I don't make it in time and there is a lapse, maybe a week or two in the videos, please understand that's the reason why. But if you know me, folks, maybe you haven't realized this, I have never taken a break on this channel. Okay? Never. Ever since I started doing my Defending the EU videos, I have not once, there's not been a week where I haven't posted. And that's on purpose. Some of you know in past videos, I post when I'm sick. I post when I do not feel well at all. But I always feel like I got to get that content out. I got to get that content out. When I go on vacation, I've already preloaded that week's set so that I don't miss a beat. And I'm trying to keep that tradition up. I know I don't have to, but I really want to. But this may be an exception to the rule. If I don't get all these videos filmed in time, there may be a lapse. Now, next month, will there be a monthly update? I do not know. I hope so, but I don't know, because that'll be like a week or so after the twins are born, so I don't know. Will there be a live Q&A in May? Probably not, I would say. Maybe. I'd love to have one, but I don't know, because like I said, that's going to be week 2 of all the with the twins, and I just don't know how that's going to work out. So there definitely will be some changes, but the video content I'm hoping will continue. However, if there is a lapse in it, please be understanding. I'm sure you will. You guys are great. All right, folks. Hey, that's all the time I have. See you at the live Q&A, or maybe later on this week with more videos.